Welcome to the Lowell Area Historical Museums along Main Street, a past and present history of the Lowell business community. Today is Monday, May 8th, 2023, and we are at 98 East Main Street. This building became the home for the Nash and Boyce Axe Factory in 1866 till 1918. Anthony Stormson took the driver's seat, operating Stormy's Central Garage from 1922 through 1940. From the 1940s till now, 98 East Main was the home to an upholstery shop, the Debonair shop, a saddle shop, a dentist, to mention a few. Today we're going to put on our waders, grab a fishing pole, and see how the fish are biting at Fish and Fin Outfitters and Consignment with owners Rachel and Luke Mann. Welcome to Along Main Street.
Thank you.
Well, we're glad to have you here. A fairly new business and a very interesting one. We're going to have some good stories to share here in a few minutes. So how did you decide you wanted to take the big step here and become a business owner?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff leading up to it.
Let me go ahead and throw one thing in there.
Yep, I knew
Sure.
you could do it.
As a child growing up, my mom, and she was a single mom, and we had a garage, an attached garage. Well, 90% of the stuff in that garage was my hunting and fishing and collections of all sorts of kids' sporting everything.
Yeah.
And she told me as a young child, honey, you need to start yourself a consignment shop. Because you need to be able to get all of this stuff. You have way too much stuff. Get it out of my garage, and you could make money at the same time. Because once you do it, you could start it for basically free, because you already have everything to start a shop.
Yeah.
And then other people will bring you stuff to sell from their garages, and you could essentially start it for free. And it took until my mom passed away and thought back,
Life is short.
life's short. This is what she always said I should do, and there's no better time than the present. So,
And we
Went for
also,
it.
so our first son's name is Fisher, so that's where the name comes from, is Fisher. Our son's names are Fisher and Finian, or Fish and Fin are their nicknames. So after we had our second one, we actually did not do it on purpose. It just, Finn ended up being a last minute name change that we could agree on. And after we had him, we're like, wow, that's such a cute name. We should make a fishing store, which was always his dream to have a fishing store. And so, we just kind of built off of that. So over the years, we would joke about it and say, we should do that. Or someday when we have our fishing store. And then, after his mom passed away in the summer of 2021 from glioblastoma, we spent a year grieving and stuff. And then we were just like, life is so short. You just never know how long you have. Like, if you want to do it, do it now.
So you've been open since 2022 or 20?
Yes,
did you open-
2022. We opened August 22nd, 2022.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it's interesting. I love it. And your logo is it's my favorite.
I love it.
I love the logo. And you said that the
Tori, yep.
next door,
Tori,
right?
that owns Wear Forward, part
And
owners there,
partners.
that Milo's next door. She did
She's an
graphic
artist.
designed it.
designing
She's
and-
amazing.
Oh, she did a great job.
She's amazing. We love
I
her.
love the logo. How would you describe your business to people?
I would say welcoming, hence the couch and the TV.
Fun, exciting, adventurous.
Yeah, we invite people to come in and utilize our window for fishing and other sorts of things. So I would say welcoming. We wanted the whole bait shop vibe where, you have the regulars coming in and talking about their fishing stories and
grumpy old men.
talking crap to each other, and we get all of that, and it's hilarious, and we love it. So welcoming, adventurous, versatile. We have a
fun place
lot
to
of
hang out,
stuff.
Place to get your bait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're
Well, that's
looking,
nice
there's
to
not
get your
any
bait
around
because
here,
we're
so-
right on the Flat River,
Yes.
so people don't have to drive somewhere to get it. If they
Right.
run out of bait down here
We also
by the
put
dam,
under-
Yes, that's
They
we
just
have people
come
come
right up
up
here and get bait
like
and
3
go.
times a day.
We've
Oh,
got
that-
underwater
yeah, that's-
camera that's out the back, so you can
it's
see what's
it's
right
a
in the
great,
river. so
great
you know what you're
idea.
fishing for.
And as you can see, they talk about cozy. You can see we're standing in their little
Living room.
their little cozy library. They got books here and
Some
just
people
relaxing.
take their shoes
and-
off when they come in, and I don't know
Yeah.
if it's
Yeah, they'll
just-
take their shoes off at the door.
they're just used to
We're like,
getting
it's
yelled
not
at,
a, you
but-
don't have to.
Yeah, yeah. Why did you decide to come to Lowell? Obviously, because well, it's a great spot because of the Flat River.
Yeah.
But
So we were talking about this morning on our way to dropping our daughter off at
So I wasn't
daycare.
born here, but I got here as fast as I could.
He always says that.
Um,
He loves
Originally
Lowell.
from Ada, I spent a lot of time in Lowell, fishing
okay.
as a teenager, middle schooler a lot, bow fishing a lot down here for suckers and carp. And
Tomorrow will be our 14-year anniversary of purchasing our first home together in Lowell.
awesome.
So we're both transplants from Ada, but as soon as we got here, we fell in love with the people. They're just so sweet and genuine, and we love all the fairs and festivals. And so it's where all of our friends live and where our kids' friends live and where we want to watch our kids grow up. So it only makes sense to invest in the community that we love.
well, with Luke growing up in Ada, you were around the Thornapple River, the
Yes.
Grand River,
Every day.
Yep.
the Flat River, and all the creeks
All of
around
them.
here. They have the
Yeah.
the brown or rainbows or what,
Creek.
some of the rainbows are browns,
Yep.
whatever they got in there. So, yeah, it's a perfect place,
Seen
and
them
you know
all.
the history well. So that's just
Yeah.
great. So, do you find anything unique when you were building the?
Not regarding
Restoring.
our building itself, but so we have magnet fish out of our window, our back window, into the river, and we pull up all sorts of fun old artifacts out of the river through our back window.
this
That's-
almost looks like part of a train bridge, but it was up here,
Yeah.
so there's no way it would have came from
I don't know. Maybe
downstream
flooding? I don't know.
upwards. So that's
What do you think that is?
I'm guessing this at one point was wood from here to here, a 2x10 or something. I think this was a cleat for a flagpole.
Yeah.
It's wood here, steel.
Yeah, it'd be
But-
interesting to find the history, especially the big one there, because
Yes.
that looks
See,
like
it's a
some really
loop
good
and a loop,
oak.
two steel
Yeah.
eye bolts in here. I'm not sure, but that's just cool. That was, I'm pretty sure part of the exterior part of the building.
Yeah, it's definitely been a unique location for us that has worked so much better than we could have probably even thought in the beginning.
We get 100 fishermen a day just walking by our windows.
Well, I know, especially now because the,
lot of
every-
Yeah,
the
all the
salmon are
fishing.
starting to run, right?
Yep.
So you'll be real busy coming up.
Yep.
So what are your future plans here?
So we have a lot of future plans, and we have to kind of pick and choose which ones we have time for. So the ones we're willing to share right now are that starting in June, when school gets out, we will be open 7 days a week because we're adding more employees, and we'll be open earlier and later. So we'll have later hours for after work shopping and earlier hours for all the people that want to get their bait early. And we are also going to lean more into our outfitter side, and we're going to start offering fishing pole rentals. So if you have a kid that wants to get into fishing and you don't want to invest
neat,
heavily
neat.
into it, come on down and we'll rent you one for a day. You know, we have kid-size ones, we have adult-size ones we're going to rent out. We'll lend you a fishing pole with it, or I'm sorry, a fishing net and a tackle box set up for you.
Everything you need for down here. So.
Yeah, and we'll do that. And then we're also going to start renting our ginormous magnet for magnet fishing. Yes, so that will be fun.
Oh,
And
along the railroad.
share-
Oh my gosh.
I say, so we'll share any like exciting or fun finds on our Facebook page with that. So that might be fun to follow.
Did you know the island behind you was known as the Island Park?
No, I had no idea.
So at the turn of the century, that was the place where everybody went on Sundays.
Oh.
And there was a walkway along the railroad trestle and that went back there, and everybody
cool.
had picnics in their Sunday best back in the early 1900s. It was.
That is so cool.
Oh, so there might be some interesting.
Yeah, some things we pull up. That'll be so
interesting
cool to
around
see.
that thing. So,
Yes, that's
yeah.
fun. I love that.
How about one of your future plans, or maybe having a fishing tournament or something down
Yes.
the road?
So we had really hoped for our first year, our birthday, to do a fishing tournament, but it kind of snuck up on us quickly. So we will be having a huge fishing tournament starting next summer,
Oh,
an
good.
annual one. We would love to do an annual Fish and Fin Outfitters fishing tournament. But this summer we will be having a few small fishing tournaments that people can join.
Also talking about like, teaming up over there with the Moose Lodge, and they're doing a fishing tournament over at Stony Lake, and contributing
The
to
Derby.
it for some of the.
Well, you got a
prizes
pretty
and
good
stuff.
shoreline too along the flat
Yeah.
here that the kids could line up
Yes,
and,
wouldn't that be
do
fun?
all that stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Just like to be able to sponsor some of the prizes and stuff for the kids and be part of it. So.
Yeah, awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, we would like to thank Rachel and Luke for sharing this time with us and look forward to their continued success here at Fish and Fin Outfitters and Consignment. Sustainable gear for the whole family. Make sure you visit their media sites. Better yet, plan a visit and fish right out their back window on the Flat
Love it.
River.
Please do.
Which you are starting to get famous for.
Yes,
all right?
yes, apparently.
Yeah, so
People
we're-
from Ohio want to come here to fish out of our window.
We're going to take a little time here in a couple of minutes, and they're going to highlight some of their goodies here in the store. So we'd also like to remind you that the Lowell Area Historical Museum is open Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 1 to 4 p.m. You can also visit our website, lowellmuseum.org, to enjoy more along Main Street stories, as well as the Oral History Project, interviews with Lowell community members. See you along Main Street. Cheers.
Bye. Thank you.
Here we are in the cozy corner here at Fish and Fin.
All right, and up here we have our comfy couch, and we usually have fishing shows playing and our fireplace on and our regulars hanging out in here drinking some coffee. So we have this Deer Camp coffee, which is really popular. And then we have pickleball, and we have some gift items up here, camping stuff. We have some dehydrated meals for campers and backpackers.
So we're back here in the, looks like bow season, deer season area. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Yes, so in our back room here, we have consigned fishing lures, which is great for new anglers that are trying to fill their tackle boxes and start out fishing. Lots of new lures, fishing tackle boxes. We have bows here. We have some camping stuff, trail cams. Behind you we have more hunting items. And then we also have our minnow tank that actually pumps straight out of the Flat River and back down into it. Luke did plumbing prior to this, so he plumbed the whole thing, so it's all fresh river water running through it daily. And we also have a refrigerator over here with worms, and depending on the season, sometimes we have spawn sacks and waxworms and crickets. I don't like the crickets personally, but so depending on the season. And then,
All right, we're in the kid corner.
all right, in our kid corner here we have fun Bigfoot, growing Bigfoot, bird calls, duck calls, some fishing pajamas that are super popular. Lots of fun kid stuff and some fishing poles. We just got stocked on kids fishing poles and some fun camo outfits. And then here's our famous window where we invite people to fish out of as long as you have a fishing license. People catch huge fish out there. This is also some of my magnet fishing stuff I've cleaned out of the river straight from the window. I pull it up into the window. Yeah. And if you look, Luke has a camera going down there. I'm not sure if you can see.
Yeah, they have this neat, oh, you can. It has a, I don't know if we'll show it very good. But they can tell when there's fish down there.
Yeah, so our customers can stop in and check out what's
There we go.
swimming around the river and such.
Oh,
There's definitely some fish
there we
in
go.
there.
Right. Oh, there goes a fish right there. Oh, very neat.
Yeah.
Very neat. Very unique here. There's
Yeah.
one unique piece. Where
Yeah.
can you fish out of the
There's
back of the
smallmouth,
building?
Yeah.
largemouth, red horse suckers,
Yeah, so we invite
variety of fish. right
anyone
now.
that's interested to come on in and fish.
There was a crappie.
On our window or down below is also a popular location. And then over here we have some youth sports gift type items.
Okay.
And then hunting. And then apparel, so like coats and jackets and stuff. And then we have some wool gear. And some nice like men's jackets and stuff. We have wakeboard, all of that stuff. So up here are our consigned items. And then in here we have our sporting good cave, which is, we have golf and bowling and miscellaneous sports in here. And then we do helmets, cleats, rollerblades. We do have some motocross boots, and then we have football, lacrosse, baseball, and warm-up gear in there, and some dance and gymnastics.
We're now up front where kind of all the fishery stuff is.
Yeah, so the other part of our front of our store is we have our apparel here, and then we have new and consigned rods. We do have some men's products and some sunglasses that are polarized and great for fishing. Hats, we have hammocks, really cool hammocks, and then some fun, just giftable type items. Yeah.
All right, if you haven't stopped in at Fish and Fin, you better make a trip. At least
Yeah.
fish out the back window, if anything.
Absolutely.
And if you're looking for kids' sports, used sportswear, it looks like another spot to go here in the area. So, once again, thanks, Rachel, and
Thank
we
you.
look forward to seeing a lot of good things happen there.
Thank you.
Any bites yet, Luke? I know you got the radar going here.
Not a single bite, but I think I bumped a couple suckers. I think they were actually I don't think it was their mouth.
So Luke's trying here. If you get a chance, come on in here. He only charges $20 an hour to fish out his back window.
That's a deal.
No, I'm kidding. But it's probably not a bad idea.
No, probably could make some money that way.
All right. Thanks again, Luke,
Yeah,
for
thank
sharing
you,
your
guys.
time with us.